is billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm a matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
True, and when you speak of giving us something, SA cricket, oh my word, the tests or the series between South Africa and India.
But I just wanna an explanation on something.
Yes.
The India series and the New Zealand series, was there an administrative bundle saying that these series they're so close together that the team won't be able to travel to New Zealand to start the next game, and then we'll send like a reserve team going on there? What's going on there?
Okay, so I'll take a step back, right? We have what we call the World Test Championship, right? And basically the ICC sets fixtures over a 3-year period. In these fixtures, they then set the dates or the time periods where teams must now play against each other. But it's a flawed system because there are 10 teams with test recognition, right? But all 10 teams don't play each other in that 3-year period. It's one of the only leagues in the world where you can be crowned the world test champion, but you haven't played everyone. Which I find so weird. So weird.
It's very weird.
Because it's that problem, right? And in 21, sorry, if I'm not mistaken, they were drafting the next round of World Test Championship fixtures, right? And they allocated these periods, right? And South Africa had the SA20 tournament, right? That they were launching.
Yeah.
Right? And what makes them the SA20 tournament so critical to South Africa is this is our cash cow. And this cash cow allows us to make money so that our teams can play test cricket, ODI cricket, and T20 cricket around the world. Yes.
Wanderers, are we going?
Yes, for SA20.
So I'm putting this one on you. Get us tickets.
I got you.
Let's book the tickets. This one's on you. Let's
someone.
make this one happen.
Yes, right? So SA20 is critical for the survival of South African cricket as a whole. So it then becomes the priority. Hence, last year we forfeited that ODI and were 5-2 not going to the World Cup because of our commitment to SA20. SA Cricket gave SA20 the window period of now January. Right, to early Feb. And SA Cricket, because they are the main shareholder, they then reserve the right to tell their contracted players where to play or what to prioritize. Right? And all the test contracted players, right, are marquee players for SA20. So you cannot then host a tournament and then tell your marquee players, go away
to New Zealand
and go play while you are having your marquee tournament. So they said, look, we will put the SA20 first, even above national duty, right? And then this is where then the clash then happened, whereby they negotiated with the New Zealand board to say, look, guys, we've got this tournament. This is why it's so important, yada, yada. Can we find another time slot to play these tests? Because we want to send our best team. New Zealand responded and says, no, we don't have another spot in our calendar.
Because they're also choked up with their things.
Yes, with their tournaments, but also they didn't want to move this tournament, for example, a week or two later, because it then starts going into the IPL period, and then compromises their own players, and some of their players would be like, no, I'm not going to play this test because I need to honor the bag. That's the IPL.
Of course.
And
all about the bag.
Exactly. And for their refusal, it was understandable because they also wanted to protect their own players and their interest. So we're now stuck in a conundrum whereby, do you, as SA Cricket, preserve your cash cow? Or do you just look at the depth of SA Cricket and say, okay, we'll honor the fixture and send half a team of debutants? You know?
Yeah.
So a lot of pundits around the world were saying this is the death of cricket, which I mean Test cricket, not cricket. No?
It is.
Yeah,
They're
which,
right.
which I agree, because India, Australia, and England have a monopoly over the game, right? And in having a monopoly over the game, they look out for themselves. In that, you then create a problem with the rest of the world where they have to fend for themselves. And you cannot then turn around and point fingers when the rest of the world is fending for themselves because of the monopoly you created. And part of this monopoly is the World Test Championship, whereby teams don't all play each other. So India, Australia, and England understand that they can make tons of money by playing each other, right? And wherever then they go, teams will want to play with them because of the numbers that they bring, whether it's viewership or supporters coming to watch their games, right? And the unfair part here is you've got these three teams who are making a lot of money, right? And the rest of the world is now fending for themselves, but they are not distributing the money equally.
The wealth, yeah.
Yes, right? And then everyone else is in a position to say, okay, look, for me to look after myself, I'm going to do everything that I can. And unfortunately, the format that will suffer first and will be the first domino to fall is the test. Even from a player's perspective, where you say, hey, listen, go to New Zealand for a month and make 150,000 Rand in those 2 months, or let's say 300,000 Rand in those 2 months in New Zealand. Or go play these IPL or these T20 tournaments around the world and make R1 million a month there. So it's like 300,000 versus making 5 million in 5 months. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. So it's an unfortunate death to Test cricket. But for me, the cause of death would have been England, Australia, and India cricket.
And there you have it, folks. What a great in-depth explanation of what is going on. I didn't know what Sihle is talking about.
Yeah.
I'm now more enlightened. But
Yeah.
you guys looking for a broader perspective on sports and how we see it as the weekend, guys, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, guys. We're here for you guys to be discussing these things from a fan's perspective, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, guys, give us a like, follow the show. We're here every Monday recording the show. It should be out on Wednesday, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, mate. Otherwise, anything else before you say goodbye to the people?
I'm glad to be back, guys, and we're looking forward to 2024. Make sure we grow the channel, and we're looking forward to coming at you with more content and engaging with you guys. So, yeah, man, let's start off this year in a big bang.
That's it, mate. We out.
Yeah.
Peace.